Let's talk about places in English using idiomatic expressions, collocations, and accurate wording. If you want to make your English sound fluent and smooth and impressive to those who listen to you, you may want to try learning a lot of your English in chunks. Some of those chunks are going to be called collocations. Collocations are just words that go together by habit. Idiomatic expressions are those that have a specialized meaning, such as this one. This lesson will really put me in the driver's seat. That just means that it will give you choices and put you in a place of power, just as someone who has the steering wheel in his or her hands. Another example would be when I have an interview, I always feel on edge. Do you know what that means? Probably not. It means nervous. It sounds much more advanced, however, than somebody that just uses the word nervous. Well, we're going to provide that service for your learning of English with 6 different collocations. You can practice these and use these in an interview situation, and you're really going to sound much better. I'm also going to point out some pronunciation aspects as we go through these 6 collocations. Well, here's the first one. If you visit my hometown, let's say Zhuhai, you shouldn't miss the opportunity to go sightseeing and window shopping. It means just what it sounds like it means. However, you should say it just this way because it is a collocation and has that special ring to it, that special sound, if you use it in that exact order. So repeat after me. You shouldn't miss the opportunity to. You shouldn't miss the opportunity to. Going sightseeing is the proper word for touring about the town and looking at the sights. Going window shopping is to go shopping without meaning to buy anything, just having fun. Number 2, you can treat yourself to local delicacies and cuisine. Now, when you treat yourself to something, it means you give yourself something nice. In this case, the local specialized foods, or the food in general is the cuisine. The number 3 is you can check out the local culture and cuisine, also the picturesque landscape. I really like this word picturesque because it's so easy to remember. It looks like a picture. Landscape, beautiful nature, that's the proper word for that. We can also say seascape. To check out the means just to look at something, but it has a better sound, of course. You can take advantage of the tranquil parks and unspoiled nature. It's a collocation, so say, take advantage of the. Take advantage of the. Tranquil, tranquil. Tranquil parks are peaceful parks. Unspoiled and nature go together. You can take in the urban landscape. You can take in the means stand before something and admire it. Urban landscape, just the lights of the city. There are a ton of historical sites. There are a ton of just means a lot of. But it's how native people really say there are a lot of, if they're speaking with each other. If you visit my hometown, Zhuhai, you shouldn't miss the opportunity to go window shopping. There are a ton of stylish boutiques. Stylish is going to be a better choice in an interview than fashionable. It's a higher level word. Boutiques is a quality shop. A clothing shop, for example, or maybe a flower shop. Now, when you say this, you shouldn't miss the opportunity to go. Those T's in the to are all that's pronounced, to go. It's only pronounced oo if it's before a vowel, such as to eat. Otherwise, you'll sound better saying to go window shopping. Can you ask me a question using this language? I shouldn't miss the opportunity to do what? There are a ton of stylish what? You can treat yourself to the local culture and cuisine. I think you'll find it to your liking. Hear those T's in to the. Now, the there also does not use the vowel sound in American spoken English. If you want to sound native, you want to say treat yourself to the local, to the local, to the local, to the local. Can you ask me 2 questions? You can check out the tranquil parks and picturesque urban landscape. The seascape is a feast for the eye. I think you can understand what that means, but it's a collocation, something wonderful to see. You can take in the urban landscape and picturesque parks, and don't miss the opportunity to go for a stroll downtown. Again, this you can, the can in many cases or most cases, you'll sound better if you don't pronounce the A. You can take in the urban landscape and picturesque parks. You can take in the urban landscape and picturesque parks. And don't miss the opportunity to go for a stroll downtown. Can you ask me 2 questions about what I can take in your hometown and what I shouldn't miss? There are a ton of ways to keep yourself occupied. For example, check out the club scene. To check out is to look at again, and the club scene is the bars, especially the bars that are more expensive and one has to pay to get into the door, get in through the door. Can you ask me 2 questions about your hometown? What are there a ton of? Or what, can you tell me 2 things there are a ton of and what to check out? Well, let me put it together. Speaking of my own hometown in the United States, Missoula, Montana. In Missoula, Montana, if you come to my hometown, you should check out the farmer's market. You can treat yourself to different kinds of bread and cheese and local vegetables. Outside the city, you can take in the mountainous landscape. It's truly a feast for the eye. You shouldn't miss the chance to go cross-country skiing. There are a ton of picturesque parks, including Lolo Park. I think you'll find them to your liking. Well, that's all of it. I hope that you can put these all together in one description of your hometown and when you do that, especially if you put in the pronunciation points, I think you'll find your progress to your liking. Thank you very much. See you next time.